the term self-made. I laugh a lot of times. I see people's license plates or things, and they say self-made. Um, some people might really grasp what it is, but most probably don't. It's being put out there that to be self-made is I did it all on my own. I don't need anybody. I just got this all on my own. The reality is I don't know anyone that's successful that has established anything that did it on their own. This is not a reality. So people have to grasp the reality of self-made. It starts off with self. And so we always talk about self-mastery. So the self, what you can control is yourself and what you do. So to be self-made is to have self-mastery. It's to control yourself, and that starts with the way you think, right? Then it reflects in the decisions you make in life. Case in point, if we're talking about business and you make that decision, you make the decision. So it was yourself, you made the decision to start the business. But guess what? You're going to have to do some research by yourself. You're going to have to research, but the people you're researching, people that have done it. You should get a mentor, right? You, yourself, should get the mentor, right? Of someone who has done it and can advise you and can give you insight on going to the next level. So at essence, yeah, it is you, it's still yourself that's making the decision, but what you're really doing is you're using everything around you. So you have access to an infinite world. So I always tell people, really realize what are you saying when you're self-made? You made the decision, and I give you credit for that, because a lot of people don't make that decision. But for you to be successful and go to the next level, you're going to need the input of other people that are successful. You're going to have to research. You're going to have to do some study on your own time. So yourself, you have to create that time and study to show yourself approved, right? So when someone says they're self-made, I always look at it and I say, well, what do they really have? And if I really sit down and talk to them, I say, well, you had a mom and dad, you had this, you had a teacher, you had a coach, you had a mentor, this or that. So you really didn't do it you didn't do it yourself, right? That mentality can be dangerous, and it can be non-productive. It can get people that just say, you know what, I don't need nobody to tell me. I don't need a mentor. I don't need this or that. And I'm not telling you need a mentor or a coach because that's what I do. I'm saying the successful people have mentors and coaches. So, if you look at, the basketball world, someone like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant came after Michael Jordan. He wanted to be successful. He got on the phone with Michael Jordan and said, who's your strength coach? So some people are like, wow, Michael Jordan had a coach. Yeah, he had various forms of coaches. He had a strength coach, a basketball coach. Kobe Bryant wanted to be successful. He got the same guy that Michael Jordan had. And he became massively successful. Even if you don't know about basketball, you know Kobe Bryant. That's how good the man was at what he did. But he had a coach and a mentor, right? So could he say he was self-made? Yes, in the sense that he took it upon himself to go get the best, to become the best in what he did. But he still became better by going and getting a mentor and a coach. Highly successful people grasp that reality, right? And once you're highly successful, you grasp a better understanding of yourself and you realize whatever I have is enough to get started. So that's the infinite potential of being self-made. Realizing that what you got is enough. I don't care where you live, what hood you're from, whatever your financial circumstances, you can become a Master P, you can become Jay-Z, you can become Diddy, right? That's realizing the self-acknowledging the essence of you is divine. But you're gonna have to get some help from people that have done it before. And along the way, you're gonna need to be motivated because there's gonna be some blocks. And so you're gonna need to talk to your mother, it could be your pastor, it could be a teacher, it could be a mentor to expand yourself. So be the best representation of yourself by acknowledging the power that you have within, but then go get help from those who've done it before. You truly be self-made.